can hear it, I can feel it. Tonight the sky remembers every heartbeat I've ever hidden, every dream I've buried beneath my silence. Now they're rising like smoke into silver light. Walking barefoot through the midnight sand, every step is writing stories. The wind knows my forgotten name, it whispers softly through the trees. No destination, no fear, only rhythm. The stars become my oldest friends, their voices melt into the darkness. Every breath becomes a prayer, every movement breaks another chain. Left yesterday behind me, like footprints washed away by tides. Nothing knows my soul tonight, nothing keeps me from the sky. Feel the pulse beneath the earth, hear the silence learning how to sing. Slowly my heart begins remembering who I was before the world became so loud. Under the moon I find my fire, under the stars I rise high. No chains, no walls, no fear inside, only the rhythm, only the light. Dance with me until tomorrow disappears. Dance with me where love becomes the atmosphere. I'm alive, I'm alive, inside the moon ritual. Every shadow turns to silver, every wound becomes a river, flowing gently through my spirit, never asking to be hidden. I forgive the broken mornings, I forgive the restless nights. Every tear became an ocean leading me into this light. Now my heartbeat sounds like drums, echoing across forever. Every circle that I walk brings me closer to myself. Feel the fire in your bones, hear the heartbeat of the sky. Nothing is impossible when your soul remembers how to dance. Under the moon I find my fire, under the stars I rise high. No chains, no walls, no fear inside, only the rhythm, only the light. Dance with me until tomorrow disappears. Dance with me where love becomes the atmosphere. I'm alive, I'm alive, inside the moon ritual. Close your eyes, listen. The earth is breathing, the river is singing, the wind is dancing. Everything belongs, everything forgives, everything returns. If I fall, the earth will hold me. If I cry, the rain will know. If I break, the light will find me. Every ending becomes another door. Nothing lasts forever, but love keeps moving like oceans, like seasons, like the moon. Again, again, again. Under the moon I find my fire, under the stars I rise higher. Every heartbeat becomes a prayer, every moment becomes the answer. Dance with me until the sunrise opens. Dance with me where tomorrow has no name. I am free, I am light. Can you hear it? The desert is waiting. Every grain of sand remembers the rain tonight. So do I. Golden horizons breathing silence. The sun has left its final flame. I walk where ancient winds are sleeping, calling softly out my name. My shadow dances with the mountains long before the stars appear. Every heartbeat grows much louder as the universe comes near. No roads behind me, no maps before me, only instinct, only trust. I surrendered all my answers to the whisper of the dust. Every breath feels like freedom, every step feels like home. Somewhere deep inside this silence, I have never been alone. Like desert rain, you found my soul, falling softly, making broken places whole. Like desert rain, you touch my skin, waking every dream I buried deep within. Let it fall, let it flow. Every river starts from hope. Like desert rain, you changed everything. You changed everything. You changed everything. Carry me into tomorrow. Carry me into tomorrow. The moon arrives without permission, painting silver on the dunes. Every heartbeat keeps repeating ancient forgotten tunes. I can hear the earth awakening. Every stone begins to glow. Life appears when none existed, simply because love chose to grow. No fear survives this moment, no sorrow keeps its name. Everything the fire consumed returns again as rain. Open your heart, let the silence enter. There is beauty inside surrender. There is healing inside waiting. Everything arrives exactly when it should. Like desert rain, you found my soul, falling softly, making broken places whole. Like desert rain, you touch my skin, waking every dream I buried deep within. Let it fall, let it flow. Every river starts from hope. Like desert rain, you changed everything. Nothing rushes, nothing fights. Even the stars wait for darkness to become light. I breathe, the earth answers. I listen, the wind remembers. Everything is alive. Maybe miracles are never loud, baby. Maybe healing begins in whispers, baby. Maybe love never arrives like thunder. It always falls like rain across forgotten they could. Again. Oh, listen, the tide already knows before my lips can speak. Before my eyes can see, the ocean remembers me. Morning colors fade into blue, the horizon melts into forever. Keep breathing, like a promise that will never end. Every shell holds someone's story. Every current knows a name. Nothing here is ever wasted. Nothing disappears the same. I close my eyes, the wind surrounds me, soft as velvet, strong as truth. Every heartbeat meets the water. Every fear begins to move. you feel it? There's a fire, not above us, not around us, inside us. Tonight we let it rise. I was searching through the echoes, looking for a place to stand, holding pieces of tomorrow in the center of my hands. Every road became a question, every answer turned to dust. Still I follow quiet rhythms, learning how to deeply trust. The mountains never hurry, the rivers never fear. The sunrise always finds its moment year after year. So I stopped chasing shadows, I stopped running from the light. Now the flame inside my spirit burns much brighter than the night. Higher, feel the heartbeat closer to the sky. Nothing can divide us when we dance with open eyes. Hey, 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 hey. There is fire within, brighter than the morning. There is fire within, always transforming. Lift your soul, lift your hands, feel the rhythm through the land. There is fire within, burning without fear, calling every dream closer, nearer, here. Calling every dream closer, nearer, here, 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 here. Every scar became a lesson, every fall became my wings. Every silence held a secret, every loss remembered spring. The wind carries ancient voices speaking through the tallest trees. Every heartbeat joins the chorus, floating softly with the breeze. No one knows tomorrow, no one knows the sun, but every soul can choose the way it wants to run. So I choose the open sky, I choose the fearless sea, I choose the woman I was always meant to be. Open every window, open every door. Love was never asking for permission anymore. Open every window, open every door. Love was never asking for permission anymore. There is fire within, brighter than the morning. There is fire within, always transforming. Lift your soul, lift your hands, feel the rhythm through the land. There is fire within, burning without fear, calling every dream closer, nearer, here. Calling every dream closer, nearer, here. Listen, the drums, they are older than memory. Listen, the earth, she is singing again. Every heartbeat, one rhythm. Every soul, one light. No beginning, no ending. Only movement, only love. Only love, only love. When the night becomes heavy, I'll become the sunrise. When the rain keeps falling, I'll become the river. When the world grows silent, I'll become the music. When hope feels distant, I'll become the flame. Because light was never borrowed, it was waiting in to the heartbeat of the earth. No, the night is fading, the sky is opening. There's a place where the sun kisses the sea. Meet me there at the golden horizon. I follow the sound of the morning, long before the daylight came. The air was filled with quiet magic, calling softly through my veins. Every color held a promise, every breeze became a sign. The earth was slowly waking up, and so was this heart of mine. I left my fears with yesterday, like leaves beneath the trees. I carried only hope and everything I dreamed to be. The path beneath my feet was never made of stone. It was built from every moment I believed I wasn't alone. Look ahead, the light is waiting. Feel the warmth upon your skin. Every ending opens gently to where new stories begin. Beyond the golden horizon, love is calling me. Beyond the golden horizon, I'm exactly where I need to be. No shadows, only sunrise. No limits, only skies. Beyond the golden horizon, my spirit flies forever Carry me into the light, carry me beyond the night. The ocean sings in endless circles, never asking where to go. It simply trusts the pull of heaven and the tides it cannot control. So I learn from waves and silence, from the mountains standing still. Strength is not in fighting harder, it's in bending with your will. Every stranger wears a story, every smile becomes a bridge, every heartbeat joins another. At the edge of everything, I no longer chase tomorrow. It arrives with every breath. Life is not a destination, it is dancing with each step. Raise your eyes, see the colors, gold and amber, blue and white. The world becomes much brighter when your soul chooses the light. Beyond the golden horizon, love is calling me. Beyond the golden horizon, I'm exactly where I need to be. No shadows, only sunrise. No limits, only skies. Beyond the golden horizon, my spirit flies forever high. Close your eyes, the sun is rising, the birds are singing, the earth is breathing. Nothing asks you to be perfect, only present, only open, only alive. Feel the drums, feel your heartbeat, they are one. One day we'll all become stories carried by the wind across across the sea. So let this moment be remembered, not for what we owned, but for the love we learned to give, for every hand we held, every soul we lifted, every sunrise we chose to witness together. Beyond the golden horizon, every dream awakened. Beyond the golden horizon, every heart is changing. High in light, high in motion, high in sky, high in motion. Beyond the golden horizon, there is no fear, only freedom, only love, only tomorrow. Golden light, endless sky, open heart, open eyes, open eyes. The journey continues, the rhythm goes on. The horizon never ends. I hear the water calling my name, long before I was born, long after I am gone. The river keeps flowing, and tonight I flow with her. There is a place beyond the mountains, where the earth still speaks in dreams, where every stone remembers footsteps, and every silence softly sings. I arrived with empty hands, no gold, no crown, no disguise, only a heart that had forgotten how beautiful it is to simply rise. The river looked into my spirit like a mirror made of light. She never asked about my past, she only welcomed me inside. I placed my fears into the current, watched them slowly drift away. The water carried every burden, returns to ocean. Every soul returns to love. Sacred river, carry me home, where every heartbeat finds its own song. Sacred river, wash me clean like the dawn after a dream. Take my soul into your time, teach me how to trust this life. Sacred river, I'm alive. Breathe slowly. The water never hurries, yet it reaches every ocean. Listen, the drums are the heartbeat of the earth. Feel the current inside your chest flow again, again, again. Feel the current inside your chest flow again, again, again. If I become the rain, I'll find the river. If I become the river, I'll find the sea. If I become the ocean, I'll find the sky. If I become the sky, I'll become endless. Nothing is separate, everything returns, everything belongs, everything is connected in one beautiful rhythm. Sacred river, flow through me like endless hope, like destiny. Sacred river, guide my soul until every broken part becomes whole. I will follow without fear, because your voice is always here. Sacred river, forever free, forever flowing inside me. The water remembers, the earth forgives, the sky embraces, the heart awakens. Flow, flow, flow until the sun rises, until forever fade with organic drums, fade with flowing water, fade into silence. When the world falls asleep, the flowers begin to breathe. The moon opens every hidden door, and my soul begins to bloom. Tonight, I belong to the night. Velvet shadows kiss the skyline, stars awaken one by one. Every heartbeat slows its rhythm as the day quietly comes undone. There's a fragrance in the darkness, older than the morning light. It wraps around my silent body like a dress made from the night. I don't need another answer, I don't need another sign. The universe is softly speaking through this peaceful heart of mine. Every breath becomes a blossom, opening without a sound. Every dream I've ever carried finally has touched the ground. Slowly, like the petals opening to moonlight. Trust the silence, trust the moment. Everything will be alright. I bloom in the midnight light like a flower kissed by the sky. I bloom without a sound, roots below, stars around, hold me close. invisible loving hands. Nothing asks me to be stronger. Nothing asks me to pretend. Tonight my soul is simply dancing without needing to defend. I have found a quiet kingdom hidden underneath my skin, where forgiveness grows like gardens and every ending can begin. Moonlight paints the leaves with silver. Every branch becomes alive. Even broken trees remember how beautiful it is to thrive. Feel the gentle rhythm here, the sleeping earth. Life is always growing quietly long before it's rebirth. I bloom in the midnight light like a flower kissed by the sky. I bloom without a song, roots below, stars around. Hold me close, hold me deep, where the moon protects my dreams. I bloom in the midnight breeze. No fear, only breathing. No hurry, only growing. The night never hides you, it helps you become yourself. Listen, the leaves are dancing, the stars are smiling, the earth is singing. Some flower never chase the sun, they wait for the moon to remind them that beauty doesn't always shine the brightest. Sometimes it glows softly in silence, changing everything without asking to be seen. I bloom beyond tomorrow, beyond yesterday, beyond sorrow. Every heartbeat opens wide, every tear becomes the tide. Lift my soul, lift my wings into endless silver dreams. I bloom forever free, forever wild, forever me. Moon above, roots below, light within softly grows. It's different now. Can you feel it? The city's still awake, but something has changed. Not outside, inside us. Taxi lights paint broken stories across the windows of my mind. Every stranger wears a secret, every heartbeat leaves a sign. Your reflection crossed the pavement before I saw your face, like destiny had reached the corner just to slow my pace. No introduction, no conversation. care. Tomorrow we'll count the hours. Tonight only counts heartbeats. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it always was. Hey, after midnight the world grows smaller. Only you, only me, only rhythm. After midnight, no destination, no beginning, no goodbye. Just one more dance, one more glance, one more chance to disappear into this moment. When the sun arrives, no one will know how two strangers stop being strangers. After midnight. After midnight. Someone turn the lights down low. Someone turn the world outside up. Conversations disappear. Names disappear. Expectations disappear. Only movement stayed alive. I don't know what time it is. I don't wanna know. For the first time in forever, nothing needs my attention. No notification, no destination, no conversation, just vibration. We're out of time, out of numbers, out of reasons, out of lines. We're out of time. Nothing's ending, nothing's starting. Just a night, out of time, out of time. Don't wake me up. The room keeps breathing like one body, different faces, same heartbeat. Nobody asks who you are, nobody cares where you came from. You don't have to become somebody. You're already enough, right here. Stay right here. Don't count the hours, count the moments. When somebody asks what time did you leave, smile and say, I don't remember. I don't remember. Everybody waits for the perfect moment, the perfect sign, the perfect reason. But what if the first move changes everything? I watch the room from the quiet corner, counting strangers, counting lights. Every smile looked like a language I had never learned to speak. Music drifted through the distance, never asking where I'd been. It just kept calling, calm and patient, like it knew I'd finally give in. I carry questions on my shoulders, heavy as a winter coat. Every maybe, every not yet, every sentence left unspoken. Then I looked around, nobody was waiting for perfection. Everyone was simply living, one deep breath, one small step. Sometimes courage is almost invisible until it changes everything. Make the first move, even if your voice shakes. Make the first move, even if your heart races. One step becomes another, one dream finds another. Don't wait for certainty, become it. Make the first move tonight. The floor was full of moving stories, none of them were quite the same. Different rhythms, different memories, still somehow we shared one space. Someone laughed without pretending, someone closed their tired eyes, someone danced like no tomorrow, someone finally dropped their disguise. I realized freedom isn't found, it's practiced again and again with every choice. Nobody arrives fearless, they arrive, and fear slowly leaves. Come closer, don't overthink, come closer. Trust your feet, come closer. Leave the noise outside, outside. Come closer, don't overthink, come closer. Trust your feet, come closer. Leave the noise outside, outside. Make the first move before the doubt returns. Make the first move before the silence learns your name. This moment won't repeat itself, this heartbeat won't ask again. Oh, make the first move and let the night do the rest. And let the night do the rest. I remembered all the doors I never opened, not because they were locked, because I remembered every goodbye that happened too early, every opportunity given away, waiting for confidence. But confidence never arrived, first action did, then confidence followed quietly like a shadow catching up. No map, no guarantee, no permission needed. Move, breathe, listen, move again. The answer is never standing still. If you lose, you'll learn. If you fall, you'll stand differently. If you change, you'll discover parts of yourself that comfort could never introduce. Maybe the destination was never the miracle. Maybe becoming someone who isn't afraid to begin is the miracle. Make the first move before the morning comes. Make the first move before the excuses wake up. Raise your head, open your hands, trust the rhythm, trust yourself. No perfect timing, no perfect version, no perfect life. Only this moment, only this chance, only this heartbeat. Make the first move and never ask what would have happened if you had stayed. Tomorrow we'll tell a different story, because tonight you finally moved. Everybody waits. How many faces did you wear today? How many belong to you? Leave them here, you won't need them. Morning gave me another costume, a careful smile, a measured tone. 100 conversations later, I still hadn't heard my own voice. Different rooms, different versions, always adjusting, always fitting, always becoming what somebody expected, until I forgot which reflection was actually mine. The mirror never lied, only I did, trying to survive by becoming everyone else. Take it off the perfect answer, take it off the practice laugh. Take it off until nothing remains except the truth. Borrowed faces, falling one by one, I don't need them anymore. Borrowed voices, growing quieter until I hear my own. If you recognize me now, it's because I'm finally uncovered. There was comfort in pretending, safety inside familiar roles. People applauded every version that stayed predictable, but every yes I didn't mean built another wall inside me, invisible yet impossible to ignore. I kept collecting expectations like jackets too heavy to wear. One by one I placed them on the floor, and suddenly breathing became easier. Who am I? Without applause. Who am I? Without permission. Who am I? When nobody is watching. Oh, borrowed faces no longer fit, they never did, I just believed they did. Borrowed stories lose that power when I stop repeating them. I don't need another mask, I don't need another script, I need one honest moment. The room kept moving, the music never judged me. It didn't ask who I have been yesterday or what title followed my name. It accepted every unfinished version, every uncertain step, every imperfect beginning. For the first time I wasn't performing, I was existing. There is a difference, and it changes everything. No labels, no mirrors, no audience, no costume. Just breathe, just movement, just now. Baby, freedom isn't becoming someone new. Maybe freedom is returning to the person who existed before fear started negotiating with every dream, before approval became more important than honesty, before silence dangerous. Borrowed faces can stay behind. They've carried enough for one lifetime. Borrowed names can fade away. I answer only to myself. If tomorrow asks who I become, I'll smile and say no one knew, just someone who finally stopped hiding. I walked in, looking like everyone. I walked out, looking like me. When I was younger, I folded dreams out of ordinary paper. I believed they could fly. Maybe I was right. I found an old box in the hallway, covered by years of quiet dust. Inside were letters never answered, ideas I forgot to trust. A train ticket with no destination, a photograph without a name, a tiny paper airplane folded by impatient hands. I held it gently, like I still remember the person who made it, without worrying if it would fly far enough. When did we start measuring dreams before allowing them to exist? Who decided wonder needed permission? Send another paper plane, even if the wind is changing. Send another paper plane, even if nobody is waiting. Some journeys are not about arriving, they're about believing enough to let go. Send another paper plane, watch it find its own sky. The older I became, the smaller my handwriting grew, replacing impossible ideas with practical decisions. Safe choices, reasonable answers, predictable endings, until every calendar was perfectly organized and completely empty of surprise. Somewhere the child inside me stopped asking what if and started asking what's the point. I think that's when I got lost. Fold it, hold it, throw it, don't chase it. Trust it, trust it, trust it, trust it. Send another paper plane across unfinished mornings. Send another paper plane past familiar warnings. You don't need to see the ending to begin the story again, again. Yeah, there will always be voices explaining gravity, explaining statistics, explaining failure. Very few will remind you that imagination has always ignored probability. Every invention, every painting, every song, every revolution started inside someone's impossible idea. Don't calculate, create, don't predict, begin, don't wait. Throw it into the unknown. Maybe it falls 10 times, maybe 20, maybe more. Maybe someone finds it tomorrow, maybe years from now, maybe never. But one thing is certain, dreams hidden in drawers never touch the sky. Send another paper plane one more time, one more dream, one more beginning. Send another paper plane. One more time, one more dream, one more beginning. I folded one more, close my eyes, open my hand, and this time I didn't watch where it landed. Have you ever felt like you've already lived this moment? Not yesterday, not in a dream. Somewhere just beyond memory. Same station, different train, same street, different names. I keep passing places that feel familiar, even though I've never been here before. A woman laughs on the opposite platform. For 1 second she looks exactly like me. Not my face, not my clothes, just the life I almost chose. I wonder if she's asking the same question about me. Maybe every choice keeps moving somewhere else. Maybe nothing is ever completely lost. Parallel lines running beside me, close enough to feel, too far to touch. Parallel lives breathing together, different endings, same beginning. If I could see who I become, would I still choose this road? There's a cafe with an empty chair. I almost sit, then someone else does. A different conversation starts instead. Maybe that changes everything. Maybe nothing changes at all. How many versions of this evening exist at the exact same time? One where I leave, one where I stay, one where I never walked in, one where I already knew your name. Somewhere another me is dancing without fear. Somewhere another me already knows the answer. Parallel lines, never crossing, still connected, still alive. Parallel hearts, learning slowly, every choice creates another sky. Don't tell me which one is real, I can feel all of them. I stopped wishing for a different story. Instead, I became curious. What if every mistake opened a hidden door? What if every goodbye protected the future? Hello. What if regret is only imagination, looking backward instead of forward? The music doesn't answer, it only keeps playing. Maybe that's enough. No certainty, only motion, no perfect map, only direction. Step, breathe, step again. If another version of me exists somewhere, I hope she laughs loudly, I hope she forgives quickly, I hope she loves without measuring, I hope she doesn't waste time trying to become perfect. And if she hopes something for me, I hope it's exactly the same. Parallel lines, I don't fear you anymore. You remind me life is always bigger than one decision. Parallel dreams keep expanding beyond my vision, beyond my doubts. I'll never know every possibility. just a hum between us, like something still alive, frozen. We stopped talking without saying it out loud. Conversations turned into pauses, pauses turned into distance. Not dramatic, not loud, just slow disappearance in real time. Your name still appears on my screen sometimes, but I don't press it. Not because I don't feel anything, but because I feel too much and don't know where to put it anymore. Silence can be louder than any argument when nobody wants to break it. Static hearts still beating, but not together. Static hearts lost in signal, we can't recover. I reach for you, you don't move, not because you're gone, but because we're paused. Static hearts between yes and no. Static hearts between yes and no. I replay old moments like corrupted audio, trying to find where it started breaking. Was it a word, a look, or something we never said? Even memories start changing shape when you stop touching them often enough. Now I can't tell if I miss you or the version of us that never stopped trying. Don't speak if it's only echo. Don't reach if it's only habit. Don't stay if you're already leaving quietly. Static hearts still searching for a frequency we used to know. Static hearts learning how to exist without resolution. Some connections don't end, they just lose clarity. Lose clarity. Maybe we were never broken, maybe we just shifted out of alignment, like two signals passing too close, but never locking in. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. Some distances are built slowly by time, not choice. No rewind, no repair, only presence, only absence in the same room. If I reach out now, will you feel it, or will it disappear into noise again? Maybe love doesn't always end. Sometimes it just attunes. Static hearts still remembering what connection used to feel like. Static hearts, no final word, no clean goodbye, just fading presence. I won't force a signal that left, I won't break what already softened. Static hearts, and I let it be. If you ever hear me again, it won't be in words, it will be in silence. They gave me a receipt for everything we spent. Time, attention, energy. But there was no line for what we felt. I found it in my jacket pocket, folded like a forgotten truth. Not a memory, not a letter, just proof that something happened between us. It listed small things, nights we stayed too late, coffee we never finished, messages left unread on purpose, and one line that simply said unrefundable. I laughed at that, because nothing about us ever felt returnable. How do you measure something that never had a price? How do you close a balance sheet for emotions? There's no refund for us, no return address, no exchange window for what we became. There's no refund for us, only records of what was real, even if it didn't last. I tried to categorize it later, like people do with broken things. Was it love? Was it timing? Was it just coincidence, repeating itself until it meant something? The receipt didn't help, it only listed facts, not intentions, not reasons, not by your name. Still echoes in my quieter thoughts, paid in full without knowing, cost recorded but never explained. There's no refund for us, even if I ask, even if I wait, even if I rewrite every version of that night. There's no refund for us, only proof that we crossed paths and changed direction. I learned something strange about letting go. It doesn't erase value, it only ends transaction. What remains is not loss, but experience stamped into memory like ink that refuses to fade completely. Maybe that's why some endings feel unfinished. They were never meant to be solved. No cashier, no signature, no cancellation, only history printed quietly. If I could return it, what would I even say? Too intense, too real, too early? Or just thank you for everything that didn't fit anywhere else? There's no refund for us, or maybe that's fair. Some things are not meant to be undone. There's no refund for us, only proof of existence in each other's timeline, and that is enough to matter. And that is enough to matter. I kept the receipt, not because I need it, but because it reminds me There was a sign on the wall I never noticed before, until tonight. It started glowing like it knew I might need it. The room looked the same as always. Same ceiling, same familiar air. But something felt slightly shifted, like reality lost its chair. People talked in perfect timing, smiles arriving on cue. Everything felt carefully arranged, too smooth to be true. I stood there holding my reflection, wondering if I should stay. Then I noticed a small direction that no one else seemed to obey. A narrow frame of hidden light where the noise didn't go, a place between participation and letting everything go. Not every exit means escape. Some are just invitations to breathe differently. Emergency exit, not from danger, from everything that doesn't feel like mine. Emergency exit, no alarm, no warning, just a quiet line. I step through it slowly, and something inside stops performing. Outside the air felt unfinished, like it hadn't been decided yet. No expectations in the distance, no invisible silhouette. The world didn't ask for answers, it didn't need me to explain. For the first time in hours, I wasn't part of a frame. Every sound felt unfiltered, every movement unassigned, like I had left a system that kept rewriting my mind. I didn't run from anything, I just stopped agreeing. No pressure, no script, no version of me to keep alive. Emergency exit, from pretending, from repeating, from staying too long. Emergency exit, not a failure, just a signal that something is wrong, or maybe something is honest. For the first time in too long, I thought freedom would be louder, more dramatic, more defined, but it looked like simple stillness with nothing left to divide. No applause for disappearing, no applause for staying real, just a quiet understanding of what I finally feel. Not everything needs continuation, not every story needs more. Some moments are complete the second you close the door. No chase, no tension, no audience, no return ticket, only space, only breath, only now. No chase, no tension, no audience, no return ticket, only space, only breath, only now. If I go back, will I lose it? Or will I find I was never inside? Maybe some places only exist to show you where you end and where you begin. Emergency exit, I don't regret it, I don't explain it, I just move through. Emergency exit, from everything that taught me to forget what is true. And now I remember I belong to myself, not to the room. opened my notes, and there they were, all the messages I never sent. Still alive, just waiting. There's a folder in my phone I never rename. It keeps collecting versions of what I didn't say. Some are too honest, some are too late. Some stop halfway like they lost their way. I scroll without intention, like touching no scars. Each line feels closer than where we are. You never read them, but somehow you exist inside every sentence I couldn't risk. Some words are safer when they stay incomplete. Unsent drafts, still breathing between my thoughts and my silence. Unsent drafts, holding everything I was afraid would change us if spoken aloud. If spoken aloud. Yeah. There was one message I rewrote 17 times. Different beginnings, same ending lines. I try to make it lighter, I try to make it small, but truth has a way you can't disguise it all. So I left it unfinished, like a room without a key, because sending it forward meant losing part of me. And maybe that's the pattern I still repeat, choosing quiet damage over honest defeat. Typing, deleting, typing, deleting. Some truths never make it past the screen. Unsent drafts are still real, even if they never reach the world. Unsent drafts, living somewhere between courage and control. I wonder if you have them too, hidden somewhere in your day. Messages you almost sent and pulled away. Maybe we are both archives of everything unspoken. Two people holding silence that was never broken, just suspended, just pause, just waiting for a moment that never came. No send but no reply, only presence, only delay. Maybe communication was never about speaking. Maybe it was about what we were willing to leave untouched, so it could still mean something without changing shape. Unsent drafts, I still feel them, even when I delete everything else. Unsent drafts are the closest I've ever been to saying it well. But maybe silence was the message after all. Or maybe silence was the message after all. I closed the folder, but it didn't disappear. It just became part of me. They told me tomorrow belongs to everyone, but I've been spending mine early on things that never arrived. I used to treat tomorrow like currency, spending it without thinking twice. I'll do it later, I'll change soon. I'll figure it out in time. But time never signed a contract. It only kept moving forward, quietly collecting everything I said I would return for. Plans stacked like unopened boxes in a room I stopped visiting, each one labeled clearly with my own handwriting. Later, always later. At some point, later becomes a different life. You never enter. Borrowed tomorrow, I spent it early on versions of me that never arrived. Borrowed tomorrow, now I'm learning you can live forward while leaving yourself behind. There was a calendar I trusted, full of confidence squares, each day promising progress, each week saying prepare. But nothing warned me clearly that life doesn't wait politely, it just continues happening whether you are ready or not. I miss some moments thinking there would always be more, until I noticed the silence of what I was aiming for. Not failure, just absence accumulated over time. I thought I owned tomorrow, but it owned me back quietly, without asking. Borrowed tomorrow has interest I didn't calculate. Borrowed tomorrow, and now I see what it takes to return to today. I can't keep living on credit dreams, so I started returning small things, like excuses I no longer use, like waiting for perfect timing, like needing better clues. I show up earlier now, even when I feel unsure, because uncertainty is honest in a way delay never was. The future doesn't owe me anything, it never did, but the present is still here, still open, still live. No waiting, no saving, no postponing. Only now, only breath, only step, only step, only step, only step, only step, only step. No waiting, no saving, no postponing. Only now, only breath, only step. If tomorrow disappears, I won't chase it. If it comes closer, I won't waste it. I'll meet it halfway, not as a promise, but as participation. Borrowed tomorrow, I return it slowly, by choosing today without conditions. Borrowed tomorrow becomes mine again, only when I stop escaping this moment. I'm here, finally here. The calendar stayed open, but I stopped asking it for permission. There is no edit button for this moment. No undo, no rewrite. Only now, only once. I used to believe in revisions, imperfect in every line, and fixing what felt unstable, and polishing what wasn't fine. But life doesn't pause for editing, it doesn't wait for approval. It arrives already finished, even when it feels unruly. This breath I'm taking right now will never repeat the same way. Even if I try to copy it, it will slip away. So I stop at everything I postponed, all the almost I collected, thinking I'd return someday when I felt more perfected. But nothing ever improved by waiting to begin. Clarity doesn't arrive first, it appears when you step in. So I stopped negotiating with imagined better days, because they only exist when I choose to delay. Even mistakes feel honest when they are fully lived. Even uncertainty is something I can give. Not later, not improved, just this, just truth. Not later, not improved, just this, just truth. No second draft, no alternate life, no cleaner version of this night. No second draft, only presence, only movement, only existence. I don't fix it, I feel it, I live it as it is. Somewhere I stopped fearing imperfection and started fearing delay, because delay is quieter, but it takes more away. It doesn't break things loudly, it just slowly removes the chance to ever experience what you never choose to move. So I choose this imperfect rhythm, this unfinished sound, because life is not a manuscript, it's the ground I'm standing on right now. No revision, no correction, only experience, only direction. Oh, if I tried to rewrite this moment, it would already be gone. So I don't touch it, I let it belong to itself, to its shape, to its weight, to its truth. Even if it's incomplete, it is still proof that I was here. No second draft, no cleaner story, no erased edges, no false glory. No second draft, only one chance to feel everything in this dance. I stop editing life and start living it as it is. I close the page without saving anything, because nothing needed fixing.